Hello everyone. I've been doing a pretty good job recently of staying away from influencer drama because a lot of the time it's just not worth the headache to think about. But there has been a situation that happened recently where old Uncle Peanut actually has some 2 cents to give in. And it is with this streamer named Hasan Abi, who is a political streamer. He talks about politics, which sounds like genuinely the worst job ever. That sounds so terrible. And all of the drama started with this clip from his stream.
It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
So as you can see, Hasan's dog made one of the gravest mistakes you can make, which is moving when you're in the background of a Hasan stream. I guess he likes to have his dog in the background, so it's like something nice to look at. It's like how people sometimes put Subway Surfers in the corner, and he was really upset that his dog moved. So he reached back, did something off camera, and then the dog yelped, "Oop!" And then he was like, "Gosh, you're such a baby," to the dog. That 10-second clip is the source of the internet is lighting on fire about it. And keep in mind, he's one of the biggest streamers out there, so that's why the hubbub is so big. Now, when Hasan got accused of shocking his dog for doing the great sin of moving, he said, "No, it's just a vibration. It's not a shock collar." And after this, the weirdest YouTube commentary, I don't know, breakdown went down where every single commentary YouTuber and streamer all of a sudden decided to become a shock collar expert.
You can just take the prongs off. And when you increase the brightness here, it does seem like there's definitely tape. I've seen this picture float around a lot, and people believe that they have narrowed it down to a model called the Educator ET400, which seems to match it visually one-to-one in all aspects except for the bottom side there.
Much like the shocking version, where the prongs that could deliver the shock are simply removable.
Educator Colors, which has no prongs or shock functionality. Also pointing out that the electric version has two unremovable metal bolts that would stick out. Now,
I mean, every single video I've seen on the subject is just people trying to become a detective and break down whether or not this guy shocked his dog, whether or not, the specific model of the collar was shocking or not. So now here's the situation the internet is at with collectively this whole situation. We don't know for sure whether or not he shocked his dog or not, or he was lying about it, or if it was just a vibration. We don't know for sure, because at the end of the day, in that clip, there's no proof either direction. But it is getting a lot of people riled up, making claims about whether or not, he's a dog abuser or not. I think, here's the part where my 2 cents comes in. I think people are totally focusing on the wrong thing. Everyone's obsessing over whether or not this guy shocked his dog or not. And everybody's just trying to get to the bottom of, was it a shock collar or not? And let me ask you something. Does that really change the situation, whichever outcome it was? Because here's what stood out to me. What stood out to me is this is a guy who has become a millionaire by sitting at home and talking about politics. Sure, I'm not against that. However, if you're going to be, one of the biggest streamers out there talking about politics and moral issues, you should be a moral standard, someone to look up to, someone to respect. But what I saw is that this guy, Hasan, still talking about him, basically every single day he puts his dog in the background as basically a prop in his streams, which is so weird to me. The best thing about dogs is that they're so free. They run around, they have a good time, and his dog's always just laying down like on the stage in the background so she can be, like in the stream, and so people have something to look at. But the second the dog gets up, and by the way, the whole stream where this went down, the dog was laying down doing absolutely nothing for basically the whole time. The second the dog gets up, this guy says, "What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Why would you move?" And whether or not he shocked the dog or not, again, we don't know what happened. But regardless of that, why are you getting so pissed off at a dog for moving? I mean, literally the number one way you can tell if someone's a good person or not is how do they treat animals, specifically dogs. Dogs are the greatest animal ever invented. If you are anything besides an outpouring of love towards your dog, that's a red flag in any human being, politics or not. And the thing that makes this situation so terrible is that because it involves politics, we can't have nuanced discussions about anything. Because it's politics, he either has to be evil or a great saint, because that's the thing with politics. It's so polarizing. You're either one thing or you're another. And because I'm saying something bad about him, I guarantee someone in the comments is going to say, oh, because I say this about him, oh, it means something about my politics. No, I don't care about all. Here's the thing. All people who obsess over politics are annoying to me. I'm sorry, you just are. You are annoying. Left, right, center, up, down. I don't even know if there is an up, down, but all the people who talk about politics all the time and they try to have these gotcha arguments and debates, it's so insufferable to me. So it has nothing to do with his politics. I don't understand much. I'm kind of ignorant in that regard. But all I'm saying is, if you are going to be the top political streamer, you should be someone to look up to, not someone who gets pissed at a dog for moving as you use your dog as like basically a prop in your stream. So that's all I have to say about this. I probably lost some subscribers because, politics makes everything bad, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on what is a very, very talked about situation. So let me know if you agree. Let me know if I was wrong, stupid, dumb, awesome. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, that's all I got. Get out of here.